time.
We gotta keep an eye out for any zany, wacky characters that pop up.
Ooh-wee! Whatever you want, Rick. We're here to help.
Thanks, Mr. Poopy Butthole. I always could count on you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. So I see people in the chat saying, I hate this slow mode. I can't chat. But if you were here yesterday, you would know that we were assaulted. We were assaulted by somebody.
Yes.
And so I did my due diligence and looked up how to slow the chat down. I only slowed it down 30 seconds, I think. So it's not like it's crazy slow. Oh, my dog spittled on my mic.
Ew.
No, he jumped on it and licked it. But yeah, I'm sorry. Just gonna have to deal. We were victims. We were victims. We were
Yeah,
assaulted.
we were victims.
We were assaulted by a Bort Caitlin onslaught of weirdness. And I have nothing else to say other than I had to do that for tonight's show. I'm not sure if it stands true for all shows. But you know what? What's 30 seconds? I mean, really, what are we talking about here? By the
30
time
seconds. Half a minute.
Exactly, Mike. Exactly, Mike. It was an assault on Mount Gunk. That's exactly what it was. We were victims. We were victims. So feel our pain. And and no, I did not look to see if Bert sent me a Christmas card. I did not receive anything. I did happen to do some digging on Reddit and saw what the Christmas card was, and it was quite offensive to one's eye, I must confess. So yeah, Jeremy Harrelson says the funny thing is I actually felt like the spammer was going to rape me. Yes, there is that. So greetings, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. We are excited to be here with you for this, which is Tuesday, which is kind of technically like our Thursday. But since we did a Patreon show on Sunday, it kind of feels like it's Wednesday, but it's not. And for those of you who missed out on the Sunday Patreon show for the whole $2 a month, we gave quality entertainment, 2 hours and a half, reviewing Howard Stern's birthday bash, and it was quite the spectacle. I had only seen it once, and I love that I don't watch any of this shit because who really cares? But it was kind of interesting. So it takes a 1 minute between messages. All right, there's nothing I can do about that now. Maybe I did do 60 seconds. I'm sorry. Maybe I did. But I don't even know how I got there, because we do this through StreamYard. To do something individually through YouTube, you have to go to like the live setting and go into the whole thing. So yeah, so I'm sorry for tonight. You're just going to have to deal with it. It's not like I won't read what you're saying or that Dennis won't throw it up on the screen for us. Yes. But we just needed to calm it down just a snurch because nobody.
I am Tari.
Nobody likes to be spammed like that. So
no, it was terrible. On my hand, I got the arthritis from having to click so many times.
Arthritis. See? Monique, Fred Jr. needs your help on the forum. He needs about 10 people banned, including a moderator. Well, that's not going to happen. I can't just ban people, and moderators are there to moderate.
Well, I have to apologize then.
So if any of you were looking at the Photoshop from today, which was wonderful by, I think Cousin Chips did this one. On the right in green is Marcy Turk. On the left is Robin, as she's never looked before. Yes. And down below, of course, is Beth. So there's that. All right. So let's go. Let's see what's going on with today's show. What did you think of today's show, Den?
It was a potpourri of excitement and absolute nuggets of just insanity. I loved every moment of it.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, today was like a lot of bullshit was flowing, so it was just kind of interesting how that kind of went down. But yeah, I didn't even do the start of the show, the American Nightmare, because who cares at this point? And
It
unless
all sounds the same.
it's all the same start of the show. So yeah, okay, let's go. Let's start with the with what wound up being the first hour. By the way, Boba called in first thing in the morning,
Yes.
at like 7:05, and he kept him on the air with him between questions, talking to him, musical segments that included Bobo, right? I mean, it was like a weird Bobo hour of
It was
sorts.
it wasn't the hour of Bobo.
Yeah.
But during that Bobo hour, you'll see from the clips, them there gold in them there hills.
Yeah. So Bobo called, and the question he asked, which of course they're all stupid, but the question he asked was, how many times was Howard on the Letterman show? Oh, he started off by saying that Letterman now has, I feel like my camera's a little askew. That
You.
Letterman now has a show on, what channel was it?
It's the Samsung. It's on the Samsung something or other. That I have Samsung phone and a TV, and I still have no idea where the hell this is.
No idea.
I
But
don't care.
yeah, so he started with that as like some bizarre promo that, Letterman is now on the Samsung channel, and he was just curious how many times Howard had been on Letterman. So I think he kind of kept him on the phone until he got the answer, which literally took his, crack staff of 70 about an hour to get that information. But when he started it, there were just such little nuggets of delicious bullshit that you just need to hear. So
it was beautiful.
Okay, here we go.
To start it, I think starting it years ago, I was actually offered my own television network. If you can imagine that. And I said, it's sort of like what Oprah did with OWN, Oprah Winfrey Network. And I was like, wow, younger me, if like you would have told me when I was a child, you will have your own television network. And so I took a couple of meetings and I realized, like Oprah, like Oprah does take the channel and then does nothing with it. She did like a talk show for 5 minutes and then canceled that. And she got Rosie to do something, and then they canceled Rosie. And then they just reran like, Andy of Mayberry's show.
So he's telling us that he was offered his own network.
When would this be? Because nobody was doing that in the 90s. Owen was what? That was cable, and that was what, 2000s? The OWN network? Right? I mean, this is knee deep bullshit. This is waiters bullshit at this point.
OWN network was launched January 1st, 2011.
Okay, see, yeah, when you had cable was at its peak, and no one was looking for Howard Stern for anything. I mean, this is the beginning of the waiter bullshit. I mean, we're talking super bullshit.
Yeah, it just got better.
It gets better.
Yeah, so and of course there's the excuse for why he can't run a network.
It's me who's got to generate these things.
Honestly, what reason do you think he couldn't run a network? What was the reasoning? What was the rationale he gave for why he passed on this?
Oh, you want me to tell you?
Yes.
It was because he would have to come up with everything. It would be all him.
Right.
An entire network run by just him.
Right. As if the OWN network didn't have like 100 people developing ideas like before they started the.
No, of course not. No.
He would have to start everything, and he would want everything to be almost exactly the same. The stupidity is just off the charts.
Because everyone goes, Howard, it needs your touch, and if it's going to have your name on it, it's got to be great, and it's got to be this. And Private Parts was great. Yeah, it took me 4 years to make Private Parts. I'm talking about the script. 4 fucking years. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to be a very honest person, which I believe I am. One thing I'll say, if you're going to talk to me, I'm an honest person. I said, it's not fair to the people who are going to, bequeath this network on me and spend all this money, because the truth is, I don't want it.
Bullshit. You know that you couldn't come up with enough programming you couldn't come up with enough program to fill 101, and you're going to come up with enough programming for an entire channel.
Network,
that you
network, not a
program
channel,
from
network,
6 a.m. to like 2 a.m. Is there
network,
right? And network, right.
and even better, that the private parts thing. He didn't write the script of private parts.
No, he did not.
He had other people write it, and they kept on poo-pooing it and shooting it down because he wanted it to be like his him being a very likable by women. That's what it literally was. He wanted a Q score on it, and that's why it took 4 years, because it originally was going to be more like the book, which actually his fans would have liked. Instead, we got a giant pile of shit called Private Parts.
We got a chick flick.
And then the other part, when somebody says, I am very truthful, I don't lie, they're a liar.
They're lying.
Nobody that tells the truth actually says that.
Right. I actually hate that when people say, honestly, or, seriously, I'm not lying, but, or honestly, it's like, just say what you want to say. Just don't, bullshit us. Just fucking tell us. Okay, so let's move on. So then, oh my God, the Playboy story. Do we know this story?
This is a new line of bullshit that he shoveled out today. He was on fire for creating fake content this morning. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Howard TV was completely bereft of content. Yes, that's absolutely true. So basically, what Howard TV was filming the show. I'm a financial advisor, honestly.
Thanks, Mr. Dangles.
We understand that, Mr. Dangles. Maybe call you sir. Thank you for that. All right, so let's listen to the Playboy story, and then we can all join in and talk about what a crock of shit this is. Here we go.
I just was not up for it, man, and I'm proud. I mean, there was one very. Have I talked about the Playboy thing that they wanted to do? Have I ever talked about that on the air?
Wait a minute, let me think.
Yeah,
Playboy magazine. Like a bunch of years ago, maybe 15 to 20 years ago, a bunch of business guys. The Hugh Hefner's empire was falling apart. I think I did talk about this on the air, but if I didn't,
I think something was said, but I don't know. I can't remember the specifics.
I had a meeting up in my apartment. A bunch of guys came, very wealthy guys, who decided they were going to buy out Hugh Hefner's Playboy, the whole thing, the name, all the old magazines and all this shit. And they said they'd only do it if I like moved to the mansion.
Became Hugh Hefner.
They felt the only person, because we always had porno stars on. They were like the only person who could really make this thing fly is you, Howard.
Can you imagine what a colossal, epic failure that would have been?
Yes, if this story was even remotely true, which it isn't. Because it would just be full of ladyboys, because that's what Howard likes.
Honestly, who the fuck would want to see that? Who would want?
Nobody.
What idiots? What wealthy idiots?
There are none. That's why this is farcical.
And but either way, okay, so somebody's saying George Clooney or something like that. But either way, that whole model, that whole Playboy construct was already on its way downhill. That's the reason it was failing for Hugh Hefner. There was more porn that you could shake a stick at online. Nobody really needed to see titillation, which is really what all that was. It's not even like softcore porn. It's just kind of, titties on pretty girls, which then started to become the norm, the standard. So whoever was thinking of doing this was an absolute failure as well. I mean,
I don't think it's true at all. There's nothing. And the thing is, because Playboy was bought by private equity in 2011. And so somebody else already was deciding on, doing this. He's just basically just telling bullshit about someone else's experience that went and failed. Because as soon as they took it, I mean, Playboy, the mansion is now, it's owned by somebody else now, right? It's completely derelict. I mean, everything there was nothing left, and Hefner kind of was smart to get out at what, like 80 something years old.
Well, he was dying though, also.
He was
So
dying, and I guess one of his daughter, wasn't he? Doesn't he have a daughter? That they,
two
they-
sons from
yeah.
the blonde chick. The Playboy Mansion in Los Angeles is undergoing renovations and repairs. The mansion is owned by entrepreneur Darren Metropolis, who purchased it in 2016 for $100 million.
Jesus.
Mansion is undergoing extensive renovations, including the pool, tennis courts, grotto, and front lawn. The mansion is
What the
protected
hell?
demolition by a permanent protection covenant with the city of Los Angeles. The covenant allows for Metropolis to make renovations and repairs, but he must restore the mansion to its original grandeur. Hugh Hefner, founder of Playboy magazine, purchased the mansion in 1971 for $1 million. Hefner lived in the mansion until his death in 2017. So when could they have possibly come to him to do this? If not in
not nowhere. It's
I'm just saying,
absolutely
let's
nowhere.
go with the lie, but when could that have possibly happened since he's been with Sirius, as somebody just mentioned in the chat,
2005.
since 2005. So how would this have even worked? Hefner put the mansion on the market for $200 million, but sold it to Metropolis for $100 million. Some say the mansion was dilapidated and stuck in the 80s. I'm sure that's true.
Oh, it absolutely was. Why am I'm frozen?
And
Oh,
what's
well.
going on with you?
I don't know. My camera is just absolutely it's I think the technical term is taking a shit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's taking a shit. Let's see.
Others say looters raided the mansion after Hefner's death. Metropolis has hired architect Richard Landry to oversee the renovations. The mansion is expected to be restored to its original grandeur. So if you guys want to see what this thing looks like, hold on.
I can't move. It looks so serious.
You shut the camera off and start it again, and then
fine.
Just, shut the shit down.
I'm shutting the shit down.
Right, here we go. Party's over. Playboy Mansion now a rotting cesspit.
Ew.
Read it following Hugh Hefner's death. This was published in September of 2020. So yeah, it's a tremendous piece of property. I've never been there. I have no stories. I'm sorry. Hefner sold the mansion before he died, but he was allowed to continue to live there up until his death, age 91, because only the good die young. Playboy mentioned Prime in 2004. Tremendous. Here he is with his third wife, Crystal. Wonder
Good
what
for
happened.
him.
It's undergoing major renovations. Valuable art was snatched from the walls with imprints of the frames still visible. The bedrooms, even Hef's, were stripped of things like sex toys, gold-plated statues, used sheets, and lingerie.
Used sheets?
Oh, what is this? JD's house.
Oh, that's just vile. I mean,
it was
that's just nasty.
Yeah, its new owner has agreed to restore it. An agreement is the 14,000 square foot. So, how big is Howard's house?
Howard's house is 15,000 square feet. The one in New York, out there in Long Island, the one in Florida is 18,000 square feet.
There you go. So consider how tremendous these things are. 14,000 square foot, 29-room mansion was in need of substantial renovations and repairs following a long period of deferred maintenance. So there's your whole tremendous monstrosity of a home. So yeah, there you go. And Playboy had run its course.
Yeah.
Probably in the early aughts, right? I mean, so it wasn't really something.
Oh, and the aughts in the 90s. I mean, literally by the end of the 90s, it was pretty much done. I just can't fathom, anybody actually, paying that much for, that setup at this point.
You Hefner, and how it is that you could possibly put up this show with all these like titties and blondness for years and years and years and years.
I see nothing wrong with this.
Like they say at the end, he had like one of those penis pumps so that he would just like be able to pump his penis up so that he could still have sex, because he never wanted anybody to think that he was not still viral and virile. And,
good for him.
I guess I just can't imagine that doesn't run its course and become incredibly boring. I just don't know.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. All right. So then let's continue with the bullshit. Let's
there we go. Hey, I'm back.
Yay.
I'm back in the New York groove.
Okay. So did you know this?
Like when I canceled my production company, I had one of these Hollywood type style production companies, and I had 9 shows with 9 different networks, all in production. And it was so much work. And I went, I must be insane. And by the way, I didn't see any money coming in.
9 production companies.
If the show hits, and I was like, fuck this. I had 2 cartoons going. I had a sci-fi show. I had Son of the Beach on the air. I had there were 3 other shows.
Wait, let's see.
My show. I had Son of the Beach on. Like,
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The show hits, and I was like, fuck this. I had 2 cartoons going. I had a sci-fi show. I had Son of the Beach on the air. I had there were 3 other shows too.
3 other shows.
What
are these 3 other shows?
But I was married.
He said he had 9, but that's 7 right there. 2 cartoons, right? So it was Howard Stern High School.
2. Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
Yes. And then something on the Sci-Fi Channel. What could that possibly be? What could that possibly be? Anybody have any idea what these were?
This is it's farcical. It's bullshit.
Son of a Beach was the only one that manifested into reality.
Yes.
What else? What else was there? What else was there?
There was nothing else. It literally was nothing else. Nothing else ever became of anything that he did. It was just this is utter and absolute pure bullshit at this point.
But you know what? There's nobody to refute it. What's going on with you, Dennis? There's nobody.
I don't know. All of a sudden, this camera is just not wanting to.
You've got a top of the line camera.
Yeah, a top of the line camera that literally isn't working.
Why is it sitting the bed? Is it plugged in correctly? Is it?
It's plugged in the same as it was the last 2 nights in a row. That's what it is. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same.
I'm sorry.
This is just brutal.
Show and Porky's were both failures. What's the Wheelchair Detective Show? What are you talking about?
Wheelchair Detective Show. Wasn't it?
Yes.
Porky's in space.
What's the Wheelchair Detective Show?
I'm still trying to figure out what the Wheelchair Detective Show is.
I sounded something from Key and Peele. Like I have no idea what the Wheelchair Detective is. Camera is in slow mode.
Yeah, no shit.
It's rebelling because
it is rebelling.
Yeah, just so any of you who are in the chat right now, the cat sabotage it's Pebbles' fault, damn it.
Pebbles?
Yeah.
Or Puzzle.
Puzzle.
Puzzle, Pebble. Yeah, Pebbo.
Pebbles. All right.
He keeps on saying device is sleeping.
Well, maybe it is. Do you have it plugged in? All right. I'm going to remove him. Okay. Sorry. Rest in peace, Dennis. We are sorry that you have lost your way, and we mourn your passing, Dennis, aka the Jackie Chair. Bye bye, funny man. All right, let's move on then. So then finally, after about an hour of having Bobo on the phone, they come back with how many times Howard has been on Letterman. And do any of you in the audience want to guess how many times he's been on Letterman? Oh, turn my Pac-Man light on? Okay, hang on. There we go. Pac-Man activated. All right. Yeah. So how many times? Okay. 7, 13. Dangle says 20. All right. Let's go to it.
That between his late night shows on NBC and CBS and his Netflix show, Dave has interviewed me. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What do you think? Hi, Jason.
Yeah.
How many times do you want to take a guess?
I'd say, 100 times.
100 times. You're an idiot, Bobo.
No. 39 times.
No?
39 times.
Oh, that low?
39.
Wow.
That low. I mean,
Yeah. and Bobo's like, oh, that low? Jesus, it seems like not enough. Yeah. Can you imagine? That's how many times Howard was on. He started to lament how when he first was invited onto the Letterman show, he would go on all the time. And then his agent said to him, you're kind of burning out a little bit. You need to give them, just little tastes of Howard and not go on as often as you think you can, even though you want to, but you shouldn't, because it'll diffuse the Howard Stern brand, if you will, if you go on too often. So, something about Bobo having cancer. I'm not really sure what happened with that. Yes, Dennis went to join Armin Bond. Yes. And yes. So they can, do mean things and troll and do shows that are not too dissimilar, but yeah, whatever. Oh, hey, Ed Rooney finally got unblocked. Yes, I'm sorry about that. All right, let's move on. So he's talking about Kashmir now because he's doing like these long format kind of commercials for the Led Zeppelin documentary that's coming out at some point in the near future that apparently Ross Zapin was able to see, but they didn't give it to Howard because apparently he would have to watch it on his like iPad or something, and he wants to watch it on the big screen. So they haven't allowed him to get that show yet. So let's go to that and him talking guitar. I'm sorry Dennis isn't here for this because I know he wanted to talk about that. Here we go.
I've been trying to learn Kashmir on guitar.
Wow.
I'm getting okay at it. I'd play it for you, but it requires a different guitar with different tunings.
Oh, listen to this bullshit. So now, Howard thinks he knows everything about guitars. I was talking to my friend John tonight about it. And he's like, this is such bullshit. Just play the fucking song, And I think most guys who play guitar in our audience would probably agree with that. But here we go.
Oh.
Yeah. And I also do
you
a
have
little
to
bit
use
of
a capo?
No capo.
No capo.
I just I'd have to retune this guitar, and that could take me a while.
I see.
Yeah, I'd have to drop my E string to a D, my low E to a D, my high E to a D, and then I have to take the B string and tune it to an A.
Guys, I know some of you play guitar. Right, Jeremy. It absolutely does not require different tuning. Yeah, Kashmir. That's what he said, right? Let me just hear that again. I'm sorry. Let me hear it.
I've been trying to learn Kashmir on
Kashmir. Kashmir. I know. Let us all say a prayer for Dennis. I'm sure Puzzle, who I can't get her name right, even though she's been on the show 75 fucking times, but I just got nothing. Yeah, it's Kashmir. So let's hear him play a little Kash Patel Shmir. Let's hear him play a little bit of Led Zeppelin Thank You, which is really destructive because it's one of my favorite Zeppelin songs, and to hear him play it is really just kind of painful. So let's go. Oh, look who came back. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. Plug and pray.
Oh, it'd be really cool if you green screened your shirt right now. That would be really fucking cool.
Well, here we go.
You gotta do it.
Here we go.
Oh no!
Hold on. There we go.
There we go. Ooh, nice shirt.
I want to feel the sun in the
love
afternoon.
That's a nice shirt, sir. That's really, really nice.
I want to feel the sun, have barbecues. I want to see my friends, the old and new. We'll turn on the game and share some laughs, and we'll play
This and that.
Whatever that is.
Such a fucking loser song. My God. All right. So we've just finished playing him talking about having to retune his guitar so that he could play Kashmir. Kashmir.
Kashmir.
Kashmir. Papshmir. Right.
Is that like cashews?
Yes. Cashews.
Is that like cashews?
I'll see. Welcome you back, Puzzle's dad. Everybody said that Puzzle was the cause of your Oh, there she is. Look at her, that bitch. Look at her. She knows. She knows.
Maybe
So
she did. She did disappear for a few minutes.
let's hear a little bit of Howard playing "Thank You," shall we? Because it's so
Sure.
good. It's so good.
Been trying to learn Kashmir on guitar.
Wow.
I'm getting okay at it. I play it for you, but it requires a different guitar with different.
Did I fuck this up? Hold on a second.
I've been trying to learn.
Oh, I fucked it up. Look at
Oh
me.
no!
Never fuck this up. This is like
Never.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is just awful. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I don't have thank you. I can't believe I don't have it was so horrible, you guys. I really
It was
wanted
terrible. You all should suffer with me.
terrible. But here, that clip is only 33 seconds, and then this clip is a minute. Oh, here it goes. Sorry. Here we go.
Thank you.
I'm mangling that.
No shit.
It's almost like his fingers are glued together.
Something like that. Yeah, maybe it is.
Wow.
What song is this supposed to be?
Refuse to shine, Robin. I would still be loving you.
What?
Yeah, I that might be.
I'm just sitting there thinking, Jimmy Page is, he's a virtuoso, obviously.
He
So
sure
did
is.
those riffs just come to him fully
Yes.
formed?
Yes, Robin. He was just sitting there and like a bolt of fucking lightning. Hey, how about this riff?
Can you even imagine that
Moron.
that he had the balls to play this for us? Like seriously, Thank You is one of my absolute favorite songs in the whole of the world, and to hear him with those spindly, horrible fingers of him pluck at a guitar, a beautiful guitar, a $6,000 guitar,
Yes.
and just completely myrtleize it. He myrtleized.
He myrtleized it.
It was myrtleized. It's just awful. He should have tried the harmonica. It'd probably be fucking easier for him. Idiot.
Oh, he'd screwed that up too.
Yeah. So then, yes, of course I've heard Chris Cornell's version of Thank You. Jesus Christ, Autobot Al. What do you think I am? A cave woman? Jesus. What's wrong with you? So lots of victory laps today.
Yes, and I actually in my little opening I said it's gonna be like yesterday, except with a lot more victory laps, and they came hard and fast.
They were oh my god, there's so much fun stuff that I have in my stuff for later on. I cannot wait for you to share with us. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How's it going? What's going on?
That good.
I don't know. Good news, bad news, what you got?
Indifference.
Come on.
Yeah. We'll talk about it later.
Come on. All right. So you missed out on something that I think you need to hear. So Howard has been trying really, really hard to play Thank You, which was my favorite Led Zeppelin songs ever. And he really fucking nailed it this time. Like I'm so impressed by how much he's grown as both a human and as a guitarist. And so, yeah, I know you're going to be shocked to hear it, but would you like to hear him play a little Thank You?
No.
Sure you would. Here we go.
No. I would rather hear my scrotum being stuck in a gears of a combine than to hear that.
Listen how good this is.
I'm mangling that.
Horrible. Couldn't be worse. Couldn't be worse.
So is this for his album The Wig Remains the Same?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yes.
So what we're on right now, though, is him victory lapping pretty much everything that happened yesterday. And that seems to be the new MO right now, is to have letters that I guess must come fast and furious the moment the show is over.
From where, though? Where are these letters
how did
coming
they have
from?
all this information? Are people actually spending the time emailing the show? Because they're certainly not doing it on Twitter.
You don't think that they're actually sending an overnight letter?
I don't think that's happening.
Is it? Yeah. Wait,
No.
is this from the
Carrier
album?
pigeon?
By pigeon? By messenger? Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Scrotal.
Scrotal?
Obliterated.
Yes.
It's a scrotal. It's a scrotal ablation, Larry. Okay, scrotal ablation. Get
Hey,
your
look,
story right.
Here's an answer. Coliseum spent $29.50 to overnight a letter
to the Stern Show to let them know this.
Yes, absolutely, because how wonderful it was.
Yes, well, let's hear a couple of things that were victory lapped. Scrotal ablation.
Sure, why not?
Victory laps. Here we go for scrotal ablation. Sure. That would be amazing. Could you imagine? People are, what the fuck is that?
Yes.
Okay. Victory lap fires. Here we go.
A lot of fans wrote in about the devastating fires in Los Angeles.
Sure, they did. Lots of them.
My community went through a devastating fire back in May of 2023.
Wow. Nobody gives a shit about your fire from 2023, ma'am. Okay.
Nobody cares.
We're now
when this is over,
yeah,
I will tell you guys. Not until then.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Sue, for the 1999.
Yes, thank you, Sue.
So the thing is, the balls on this staff to victory lap fires that literally he did nothing positive for, did nothing to actually help.
No.
But they victory lapped it anyway.
Because
I knew this was coming. I knew they're going to victory lap fire.
Because every oh god, it's just stupid.
Everything is a victory lap now.
Everything. Hang on, let me
Devastating fire back in May of 2023.
nobody gives a shit about you, lady.
You even commented on the smoke trailing down to New York City. We lost 51 homes and it displaced hundreds. Rich or poor, these fires create horrific losses and emotional pain. Many of you like me spicing up Kermit the Frog.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're on to our next one. Sorry.
Yeah, the fire only got a small victory lap.
Right. So then we had a victory lap for
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
Well, Darth Kermit.
Yeah,
Kermit.
yeah.
So let's victory lap Kermit, shall we?
Many of you like me spicing up Kermit the Frog's new lethargic voice. Yeah, I was not impressed with the guy doing Kermit the Frog.
I don't think for a second he didn't then go on for another 15 minutes with Kermit. But
Howard having Kermit sing about conspiracy theories had me rolling. Oh, good. Okay.
Rolling.
I saw someone on the internet describe the new Kermit voice as Kermit the Frog on Zoloft. And I haven't been able to unhear it. Your Kermit is way better.
You know, he sounded more like, was it Paul Williams than he did Kermit the Frog?
It was horrible, actually.
It was his real voice. That's why.
Yeah, it kind of was. Let me see. Do I still have that clip or did I trash it yet? Hang on. Because if any of you need to hear something right now, it's definitely Howard.
Darth Kermit.
Doing Kermit. Let's see. Yesterday. Oh, here we go. Hang on. I'm going to play it for you right now, motherfuckers.
Rainbows. Rainbows are visions. Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
They're so bad.
The other side. Rainbows.
Who would write about this?
But only
who would spend the
illusions
time to write
rainbows have nothing to hide. You know, when I got out of college,
shut up.
Jesus, that deserved a fan mail saying how just absolutely incredible it was. Yes, of course.
Okay, then we victory lapped Underdog Lady, which led into a pretty funny story. So let's play that real quick.
Yes, fans were over the moon to hear from Underdog again. Yeah, we love her. And I'm even thinking of stepping in at our church choir and, talking to the director about her getting her old position back. I'm upset about that, honestly.
Yeah.
Howard Underdog sounded so thrilled when Chris called, almost as thrilled as I was to hear from her. Yes.
Yeah, everybody's so thrilled to hear from her. First off, she has the personality of this plastic cap from my water bottle. And the only thing that makes her funny is her fear of like everything in the world and how she feels like she's being slighted. And I think we at some point decided we weren't really ever going to pick on the Whack Pack just because they are pawns in this
They're
world.
wounded prey.
Yeah, and actually, Wilding makes Shuli look like a saint in this. I mean, Wilding he actually should be sent to jail for elder abuse. I mean, because she's old right now. What is she? She's in her 70s.
I don't know, but
she's not young by any stretch of the imagination.
I have some clippage, so we're gonna hear that momentarily. But so it led into a really funny story that she told, and God, I would pay to have this fucking visual. I have the next best thing, but I thought.
Oh, this story. Oh, this is actually the only thing that's ever made me laugh in the last 10 years.
Yes. Here we go.
Who had this little boy with Down syndrome pedaling a cart. What was inappropriate about it was that every few moments, the participants in the group told the boy to zoom forward unexpectedly so that this boy stole the show and got a lot of cheering, smiles, and clapping that I should have gotten.
So yes, everybody out there, you heard this old woman being jealous of a kid with Down syndrome in a cart. That literally
the parents made zoom up ahead.
Zoom in front of everyone so everyone would notice this poor kid with Down syndrome.
She's the queen of the mayor's Christmas parade. So I present to you my took me a minute to find this, but nothing makes me happier than presenting to you Underdog at the mayor's Christmas parade in Baltimore.
Oh, no.
I love it.
Oh, of course, it's Baltimore.
Look at
her. Yay, Suzanne. Hey, Suzanne, you look great.
And all I was waiting for was like some poor little mental kid in a wheelchair zooming on by her.
This is where Artie was missed because you know what he would be yelling.
Yes, of course.
Great.
Look at her.
What in God's name is she supposed to be? Is that Vlad?
Look at her.
Wow, that's a massive crowd.
Don't stop her. Don't stop her.
Don't stop her. Don't
She's
stop her.
She's got to keep moving, man. Don't get in front of her.
We don't have the kid in the
believe me. I was watching it with bated breath.
You look great, Suzanne.
Hey, is she dressed as the greatest American hero?
Yes.
Congratulations.
That's what it looks like.
Now. I can't believe it myself.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
I know.
I'm so confused.
She looks possessed.
She is possessed. Is she like leading the parade?
Look at the parade. Look at the route. Look what's going on here.
Wow, there's fives of people there.
Look at her.
That was insane. Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I would kill to see the kid in the car.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I would kill.
I would
kill.
I would have paid good money for that to continue. Seriously, that's Mayor's Christmas Parade, Baltimore. Let me see if there's anything else. Maybe if I search it.
Is that Shelley Duvall? Yeah, if she ate.
It might be.
at 10 pizzas.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. If we see a kid really reeling on by, we're just going to lose it. I know it. Oh, Jesus, there he is.
No, that's the Shriners.
Oh, look at that sad fucking.
It's Baltimore.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
Baltimore. Baltimore is a depressing place.
They got good crab cakes though.
Delicious crab cakes,
But yeah,
my God, the
not
rest
much
of the
more
city,
than that.
Yeah, the rest of the city, yeah, it's a shithole.
I can't believe somebody actually filmed this. Thank you, Michael M. Hughes.
He's got 816 subscribers. He's so close. So close.
Is that like 14 likes he's got?
15.
Oh, my bad.
Now 16.
There you go.
Wow, look at them go. Come on,
Where's the little red dot?
It's Baltimore.
It's Baltimore.
Is this a dance?
Yes, it is.
Now, is that where Susan Muldowney lives?
No, she lives in New York.
Okay,
So
my question is,
yes,
is there like a minimum 250 pounds to be in this parade?
Yes, as you know.
I'm just looking at my eyes.
There is a weight minimum here. Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
Wait, no. Of course, there's the police helicopter because it's Baltimore.
100%.
It's Baltimore.
Is this parade called the all units parade?
This is the saddest.
I mean, this is nothing like the ReliaQuest Bowl parade I was in. Nothing like it.
This is sadder than a quinceañera where the quinceañera chick is 8 months pregnant.
Yeah. That's possible.
Wow, everybody looks really
Ice, RNG, white, lock, turn, hell, north, long, and don't feel.
Yeah, we go. This is awesome stuff. Come on, where's the kid in the cart? Where is it?
I'm killing for it. All right, we gotta move on.
God damn it.
Damn it. I was
No,
hoping.
but literally, her telling that story was the funniest thing I've heard in years on this show. Just because it is freaking insane.
It looked like half of the people there are there by accident because Waze told them to take the wrong left.
Exactly. They're just waiting for the traffic to pass by.
And they're just like, oh shit, I'm in a parade.
All right, let's move on. So
let's.
Okay, I don't even know what this clip is. Let's just go with it.
Fucking just play it.
Good way to get fired.
Oh, the pausing in this was crazy. That's why I left that first part in. I was wondering. I was like, why would I record that?
Yeah, he was changing scripts.
Yes, he was changing scripts. So let's. Oh, right. This is. So then he's going to tell us about a lie he told to somebody. He didn't really want to tell us what it was, but he's going to anyway. But this is changing script, right? Go ahead.
So actually, let me really fill everybody in on this though to give them an idea of what's going on. The first hour was all Bobo. From 8:05 to 8:30, you had a start of a commercial break, then that Led Zeppelin thing, and then you had more commercials. So the whole 8 to 8:30 was nothing. Then you came back and you started the bullshit that we're playing now. And then at 9, he changed the script and went to this.
And it's such a stupid story that you just can't even imagine that this is worthy of a half hour's worth of content on the show.
It's nothing's worth it.
It's worthy of a half hour on his show. It's certainly worthy of like 5-10 minutes on our show. So let's go ahead.
Yes.
Wait, I wanted you to get the pauses.
Good way to get fired.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Kidding me?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I had a lie the other day, and I'm wondering if I should tell it on the air. My lie. I don't lie.
You
I'm a
lied
pretty
to
honest guy.
us?
No, not to you or anybody on the show. I had a lie to. I don't even want to say who I lied to. You know, let me think it through.
Of course, he's going to tell us the story. So let's hear this one. This is just stop it, Housey football. Now you're just messing with us. Now it's war. Now it's war, Housey football.
They
actually, hold on. So the Led Zeppelin talk every day is because they have a running commercial on his show. They're a sponsor.
Right.
And they have a movie coming out, Becoming Led Zeppelin. And obviously they've paid him a shit ton of money because he spends a half hour every day talking about Led Zeppelin.
Which is really just something, just begging them to come on air with him.
Well, he wants Jimmy Page, when unfortunately Jimmy Page and Robert Plant actually talk because they know each other.
Yeah.
And I believe Robert Plant called him a silly man and walked out of the studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you remind me to get that clip for tomorrow?
The silly man clip?
Let's
get the silly man clip.
Silly man.
You're a silly man.
For us for tomorrow. All right. So, here's his lie story. Ready? Here we go.
So he went and, got the blood test and everything.
He had to get blood tests.
And then the doctor called me and said, I'm concerned here. Because, your PSA is up. The PSA is what can tell you if you have prostate cancer or something like that. And I was like, in a panic. Oh, shit, It wasn't a crazy number or anything. It wasn't even super high, but it had jumped a little. So I called Dr. Agus in a panic. I said, oh, shit. What? He goes, I've been monitoring your blood work for years. You're fine. He said, he said, one of the things that could send your PSA up a little bit, because yours only went up a little bit. He said, did you have sex or did you masturbate the night before the blood test? So I had jerked off.
You knew,
but I knew I had jerked off. I was like, do I want to tell Dr. Agus? I mean, I'm in my 70s. You know what I mean? I went, yeah, I had sex with my wife the night before. And so he goes, oh, okay. He goes, take the blood test. I took the blood test again, and my PSA was way down. It was literally what Dr. Agus said, that it's a good tip. He said, by the way, do not have sex with your wife before a blood test, for that.
So,
yeah. So, Mr. Prostate, because he does have a large prostate, and honestly, that piece of taffy, there ain't no jerking off. There's nothing happening. I mean, not the way he's talking about how enlarged his prostate is. There's no bang o'clock. There's no jerking off. There's nothing. And I like how
there's definitely that.
Yeah, I like how he's going to Dr. Plagiarist. Did he plagiarize his blood work too? Because he plagiarizes everything else he does. Fucking fraud. I mean, honestly, he killed Steve Jobs. So there's that. I can't believe that he's still talking about Dr. Plagiarist in fucking 2025.
I know.
Seriously. No one's looking for this guy.
He doesn't think that it's bad. I just found out there's no normal PSA level. It can go up, it can go down. It's not that big of a deal. But to Howard, all of these things are like
that's like the mercury levels.
Psychotic. Yeah, exactly. He ate too much fish and then he stopped eating fish altogether. But then he comes out with this total crock of shit. Here we go. And again, anybody out there, God, I wish I knew somebody who was in this field. But listen to this. Here we go.
Woman. Anyway. And I went to like the dentist the next day, and they were doing a teeth cleaning and an examination. And the woman who was cleaning my teeth goes, "Ooh, you had oral sex last night, huh?" Oh. I go, no, what? So evidently they can tell from looking in your mouth if you went down on a girl.
How?
You know why? His breath smelled like shit. That's why.
No way.
No, no one can. And this is another. He was just on fire with lying today.
Do you think that maybe they found some cottage cheese in his teeth?
or a pube?
Yeah, but no. Beef is allegedly is like a Barbie doll.
No, but this is before he was going down on a woman. I don't think he goes down.
I mean, Ralph.
It's yucky. She doesn't like that.
Ralph.
But there's no part of anybody here that believes this bullshit.
No, it's absolutely bullshit. Just utter and absolute bullshit.
As they say, extra cheese on the taco.
Dude,
Ah,
but no oral hygienist would ever say that either.
no.
Oh,
Somehow
hell no.
they can tell when you've had oral sex.
First of all, you could totally file a complaint against someone who would do that.
Totally.
If that were the case,
Yes.
there's no way that happened. None.
Yes.
Yeah, there's just no way that happened. And Larry David had a pube caught in his throat on one of the shows. That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, but the thing
Never
is,
watched Larry David.
he couldn't stop lying today. I mean, honestly,
It was rapid fire.
I mean, his lies kept on creating a new lie.
But to be fair, has he ever been honest? Has he been honest? Like
Yeah,
in the
but
last 20 years?
today was a spectacular lying day. Like it was like the World Series and the Super Bowl rolled into one.
Yeah,
That was the level of lying.
It was pretty freaking brutal. I'll give you that. Oh my God, I was going to Instagram because we're going to do all about John Blitt right now. Like we could do all about Jonathan Blitt, but then this little deliciousness came up on Culture Vulture. My mom gave my dog a pearl necklace, and now she keeps admiring herself in the bedroom mirror. Oh my God,
that's amazing.
That's amazing. Sorry, I had
that dog is smarter than beef.
I had to play that.
Look at that. That dog is 1,000 times smarter than beef.
Absolutely. Oh my God, so cute. All right, so we're going to get into some Jonathan Blitt now. And we learned things today, which we never knew about Jonathan Blitt, including the history of his dad and just all sorts of stuff that was interesting about Blitt. So let's go there because fuck him.
Let's dive right in. Hey, and do you have the sweater?
Of course.
Of course.
Dennis, I'm prepared today. So they start out with Blitt and talking about what he's wearing.
What are you doing? Anyway, so let me go through this. You'll see what I mean.
They decided that the package of the JD and Blitt in Paris thing, they decided that package was going to be a kind of like a mix between Napoleon Dynamite and JD. And so they kept intersplicing Napoleon Dynamite like wording and stuff like that.
And JD.
To make it seem more interesting than it was, because it was not interesting at all. It was as little interest as you could possibly imagine.
It really it absolutely was like listening to paint dry. It really was. I mean, there was nothing salient there. It was just horrible JD being JD, but in a different country, and it didn't matter.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Please.
Let's talk about Blitt just for a second. Well, for more than a second. Hang on. Mother.
Anyway, so let me go through this. You'll see what I mean. By the way, somebody around here is paying John Blitt way too much money. I understand your sweater is $1,100 that you're wearing today?
Yes. It's a hardened cashmere sweater. It's the finest cashmere money can
nice,
buy. It's very luxurious. Robin, you're...
Listen to this. You know what? I know he's trolling her because there's no fucking way. This is the woman who shops on Home Shopping Network every day.
There's no way. No.
But listen to her and listen to him and her reply.
Yeah, it's very luxurious. Robin, you're familiar with hardened sweaters, yes?
Yes,
Were you?
of course.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I don't even know hardened sweaters. I know they had one that was like a pretty popular sweater a minute ago, but honestly, you have to be out of your mind if you're spending $1,200, $1,150.
That's my first 3 cars. That's great.
On a sweater. I mean, it's just really kind of ridiculous. It's just yeah. Oh, 40
you
off.
get 40% off.
Oh, well, that's a deal. That's definitely a deal.
$400, $500.
And of course, there's no way Robin's ever heard of hardened. I mean,
no, please, Robin gets the old lady sweaters from Home Shopping Network.
Honestly, even at $1,000, 40% off, it's still a $600 sweater, which is
absolutely. And they're ugly. They're all ugly.
They're all stupid. Well, he wears a lot of stupid fucking clothes. There was another one. I'll have to come back to it. It just, and you guys all remember at the fan meet and greet thing, he also had on, what was it? It was like a $1,700 cardigan that he
Yes.
was wearing. So yeah, so we don't know where we don't know where he gets his money from.
Well, I mean, we get kind of a clue.
We'll get it. Yeah, but is it really? Let's go to the background. Here we go.
Kind of a clue.
Is it really though?
Yes.
Robin,
Where
you're
are you
familiar
getting-
with Harden sweaters, yes?
Yes,
Were you-
of course.
Yeah.
course.
Were you?
Of course.
Do you have a trust fund or something?
No,
'Cause
I
know
don't.
what we pay you.
I don't
Where are
have
you
I'm
it.
getting?
telling you, he's got to come from money.
I swear I don't. I come from very modest means. My father was a Holocaust survivor. Mother cheated
Yeah.
on
There's
my
no money
dad.
in that,
broke.
you're
No,
right.
there's no money.
There's a ton of money in that. Steven Spielberg made an excellent movie.
It's true. It's
Oh, is that the end? Did I?
like nothing
But
you've
do
ever
you-
smelled.
Did you look at the?
Sorry, I went to the next thing. So okay, so his father, as it turns out, is a Yiddish actor named Pinkus. It's really a fabulous name, Pinkus Blitt. Pinkus Blitt, and he wrote a memoir. Do you remember what the name of it is? Oh,
The tea.
Promise of Sweet Tea.
Yes, Promise of Sweet Tea.
Right. So obviously he was like Ukrainian, and they were raided in like 42 or something like that, and
So he was
yeah.
able to escape George Soros. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. So I don't know what this is.
Listen, when you guys start when we start talking about these peripheral characters on the Stern Show, it's like being at a coworker's daughter's wedding. You just I completely tune out. I started noticing how many tiles are on the ceiling, stuff like that. Like, absolutely not paying any attention. Just so you guys know.
Well, good for you, but we do a show where what we do
I
is
know you do. I'm just being honest.
Howard Stern and everything peripheral that has to go with it. So here's a
In fact, I was actually over at the Fillmore podcast while you guys were talking about this, just to see what was doing over there.
that's really just not right. That's not right.
That's so wrong. That's wrong.
Okay, so his brother, as I said in the thing today, looks 1 or 2 gene splices past.
Oh, wow. Did they have any children that lived?
Jason's going, wow.
Yeah, that's the family picture.
Oy vey.
Pinkus Split with his sons Jonathan and Robert at Robert's wedding. When Pinkus was a young boy, hiding in the muddy swamp celebrating a new generation was the furthest thing from his mind. So yeah, those are his kids. And
the dude in the middle, it looks like they were trying to clone a Jerry Seinfeld, but then someone bumped up the petri dish.
It went wrong.
It's like somebody drew Jerry Seinfeld from memory.
It almost looks like they drew Balky from memory.
It's like that Jeff Goldblum movie. Like they're teleporting, but then like a praying mantis got in the machine with them.
Oh, that's good. So true. But yeah, that's the Blitt family.
Usually when you see a face like that, you hear the phrase, "For the price of a cup of coffee a day."
Yeah.
That is
maybe it was flaminide, whatever.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Thalidomide.
Yeah, exactly.
Flaminide, baby.
That's a look.
Oy vey.
Hey, let's just hope he has a good dowry. How's that?
Everybody's on me for slow mode today.
There it is.
Jerry Seinfeld and Bronson Pinchot had a kid.
Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Dangles. When's the next production coming?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to know.
Going that way.
I need more of those Mr. Dangle bits.
One eye going this way, one eye going that way.
One's dating Ashley, one's dating the other girl.
Him and Beth could have really hit it off.
Oh,
they
Jesus.
They could
Never
stare
looked
at
that
opposite
way.
walls.
Jesus Christ. you didn't really want to appreciate the peripheral characters, but I couldn't wait to show you this picture so that you could all like have a little chuckle puff of that. All right, so let's move on. Okay, so now you know they went to Paris. So Blitt and JD, and they of course flew first class. So let's hear that a little
Of
bit.
course.
On, and they went to Paris to cover the Summer Olympics and visit the sites. And JD and John both flew first class to Paris. And JD had no business sitting in first class.
I feel like most flights to Europe these days only have like business class. They don't really
No,
do like first class per se
no, that's not true.
that much anymore.
I'm looking at flights to Sicily, and there is economy and then economy plus.
He is talking about something that now happened like 9 months ago.
Yes. Yes, of course they are. But let's continue.
When the food came, JD took a bite of a plain green salad and practically gagged. And then he was being so loud when he was complaining to Blitt and talking to Blitt about his food, he got shushed by another passenger.
So yeah, let's hear this idiot on the plane and what happened when that went down. Here we go.
The plane.
I don't know if I want to eat the salad. Oh, no. I don't know. Not good? No. Now, why would they put the cheesecake in the appetizer? What if I mix the cheesecake with the salad? Let me see how that tastes. Let me see how that tastes. That's not bad. No choking. I'm not choking. But small bites. Come on. Small bites. Shut up. You can't scream on a plane. Are you going to be telling me smaller bites? I was trying just. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. Thank you. That might be one of the most embarrassing things that's happened to me.
Idiot. Jesus.
Wow.
This is what he's spending his money on. I'm telling you, he's going to be sleeping on Jonathan Blitt's couch. Seriously.
That's going to be out on the street because Jonathan Blitt's not going to have a job either.
Oh, see, that's where you're wrong because he's the only one that's going to have a job. You big dummy.
Cleaning toilets. That's serious. I forgot.
You keep forgetting that this is like an actual thing. Here's the post I put up.
No, his career will basically consist of him saying, "Welcome to T-Mobile Tuesday. Are you be interested in looking into our new iPhone packages?"
Here's what I wrote on Twitter today. A friendly reminder after hearing this horrific package presented by Jonathan Blitt and JD Harmeyer with all the charm of burnt hair. The only laughable thing is Blitt saying, I will 100% have a job at SiriusXM when Howard retires. I hope JD savors his first class flights to Paris when he's destitute. You stupid fuckface. You're just a stupid boy.
He better hope Mark Goodman dies.
All right. So then, so apparently at the end of the trip, JD got really teary-eyed when he was leaving Jonathan Blitt because it was such an experience for him to actually go somewhere overseas and have Jonathan Blitt, teach him things and show him like things to eat and stuff like that. So here's JD getting all teary on because apparently Blitt was on his way to somewhere else in Europe. Because
not 9 months ago. 9 months ago.
And then JD was on his way.
A little time ago.
A little bit.
How was your trip?
Let's go.
How was it? Did you have a
for
good time?
Yeah,
Yeah, take it easy. What are you running
No.
away? Come on.
No,
Did you have a good time? Are you going to cry?
Yes.
You're going to cry, huh? It's okay to cry.
I appreciate it.
There you go. Come on. I love you, buddy. Where are you going? The wrong way. Did you have a great time? Yeah.
I can't talk. Thank you for everything. I love you. All right.
Yeah.
And then.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
The hell
You
was
know
that?
what? Definitely that the fact that we're talking about this almost in February, the heat of the moment has come and gone. But as long as we're doing this, no, stop. I want to say thank you, Juan Duarte, for being my bunkmate in 6th grade camp. It was basically one of the best experiences of my life. Thank you. Thank you, Juan.
I'm sure he appreciates that, maybe. I'm sure he appreciates it.
So what's so funny is that we've been railing that this bit has not been played, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, the bit got played today.
The time was just right. The time was just right. There was so many things I had to
It's
last.
like have you ever been through your drawers in your kitchen and you find like a can of yams or something and you have no idea how it got into your kitchen and it just keeps getting pushed back, and then one day for some reason the little thingy opens and you have to deal with it. That's basically what this is. It kind of does, Jamie.
It kind of does.
Wow.
Wait, did I lose the fucking other piece of this? Oh my god, I need to get back to it. I'm so sorry. I promise you, I'm gonna find it right now so I can do a comparison. What's his name?
Barbara Daniel Carver DeRouche. Yes, it was.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's compare the Blitt to Alf. Oh, you guys.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
I like it. I like it. The hair, the close set eyes, the big schnozzila.
Better hide the cats.
He not lie. He kind of looks like Alf after a prison rape.
Not funny, Xavier. It's not funny at all. Not funny at all.
Wow.
All right, let's move on.
And he got married. Just let that set for a second.
So then they became a little obsessed. And, I think we've all gone through our rabbit hole of Jocelyn Wildenstein, who actually passed away in December, which I didn't even know about.
Who?
You're going to find out one moment. Jocelyn Wildenstein is also called the Tiger Lady.
Oh, yeah, the tiger-faced lady.
And to see pictures of her is one thing, but to see live video of her is a completely different story. So now she apparently passed away late last month. She was dating some dude who also has had like a fair share of plastic surgery. But when she divorced her husband, who was a known art dealer, and his family were art dealers even back into the 30s and 40s, and they were said to have stolen a lot of like
I believe they got in trouble. Actually really did get in trouble.
Yes, they sold a lot of Jewish artwork and resold it, and they made billions. And so much so that when Jocelyn divorced her husband, which was a huge thing at the time because he was cheating on her, she got $2.5 billion.
You're kidding.
And
no, really.
Wait. How did you amass that kind of money being an art dealer? What they had Anne Frank's gold teeth or something? What's
it's the family is known for their art, and
they're a middleman, so they make money on both sides.
Yes, they have been in business. Hold on, I'm going to read you a little bit about them.
Like 100 years, almost 80
Private
years.
art dealership was founded in Paris by Nathan Wildenstein in the mid-19th century, run by his family ever since. So it's always been in the family. The Wildenstein Institute, established by Nathan's son Georges, maintains one of the largest art history reference libraries in the world. The gallery, which became Wildenstein and Company, was founded in Paris in 1870s.
Jesus.
By the Alsatian Jewish entrepreneur Nathan Wildenstein, bringing together 18th and 19th century French paintings, Jewish. I was going to say I didn't know he was Jewish. Sculptures and drawings and old works.
Hey, by any chance, do they have like a thing where you can submit art and they can appraise it for you? Can you tell me you have an original Riley Martois?
2020, right? He partnered with the art dealers Ernst and Renee Gimple, with whom he opened Gimple and Wildenstein in 1903. 30 years later, the gallery moved to Fifth Avenue. What is it? After his death? Yes. Works sold throughout the centuries. Here's some of the stuff that they have sold, so you can appreciate the breadth of their Raphael, Madonna and Child, Georges Latour, the fortune teller, Francois Boucher, portrait of Madame Pompadour.
Wait, and they're the middle people. These were theirs, or they were the middle people?
They're the middle people
They're the
selling
middle
Wow.
people.
Damn.
Cezanne, Van Gogh,
Jesus.
Monet. 2011, Wildenstein and Company was the defendant in several lawsuits filed by families who said the Wildensteins held artworks that had been stolen from them. Some of the works had reportedly been stolen by Jewish families by the Nazis. And then in 2019, they were sued for having sold a fake Bonnard in 1985. So they are the only people that you would go to. Oh, let me see. I'd like to read that article about them. Nonetheless, let me give you like a jump scare momentarily. Let me just play you the clip. He was just talking about it. He's just fascinating. That
Couple
he makes
divorced
that
in the
much
late
money.
90s. Jocelyn received one of the highest divorce settlements ever, $2.5 billion, and then filed for bankruptcy. If you spent like
Filed for bankruptcy.
$10,000 a day, the facts are that it would take you 685 years to spend $2.5 billion. So you
Now, listen to Robin's rationale. 1 billion can be 100 billion because that's who she is, right?
Yes.
it's astronomical the amount of money that she had.
Well, she lived after that divorce longer than 10 years.
Are you
Yeah, man, what the fuck was she buying? She really
She was used to having an unlimited budget. Now, 2.5 million sounds like a lot to you,
billion.
but when you
Billion.
But when your husband has hundreds of billions of dollars, that's not much.
Really, it's not much, Robin. It's not.
Wait, whoa. Hundreds of billions. There's only 2 men in the world that actually have that money that we know of.
Yeah,
and they just got that level of money. He
not
does
that
not
much.
have hundreds of billions.
Well, actually, there's certain families like the
Yes, there's
Rothschilds
a certain
and the
family that
Wildensteins
that
you
runs banks.
just-
Yes.
that you just don't know how deep and how wide their financial
Oh
holdings.
yeah, there's a certain family that gives
There
a
are
bar.
people that you
Yes.
just don't.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
And
Well,
there's a certain old
Not to
old
brag,
man.
guys. Not to
What?
brag, but Mr. Whiskers has currently $51 credit on DoorDash.
No shit. Oh my God. Are you
I'm
gonna
not
leave that in
saying-
your will?
And if by will you mean my gut? Yes.
Wildenstein family fortune has been estimated to be between 5 billion and 10 billion. It's bullshit. However, estimating the family's wealth is difficult because of the secrecy. It's all about the secrecy.
Yeah, it's
So, let's talk about the cat lady because you're going to be
There she
fascinated
is.
by this. Yeah, there she is.
Meow.
Wait, let me give her to you. So, everybody was always like fascinated by Jocelyn Wildenstein, obviously, because she was so scary looking, really scary looking. And that's you must know that face. Nice cold sore there, Jocelyn. But
her
to see her in
and Beth
person-
has something in common.
to see her in person is shocking. Here we go.
Hi, Jocelyn. Wow. Jocelyn. Let's go in together.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know what's so weird is that her and that actor that we found yesterday, they would have been the perfect couple.
I think you're absolutely fucking.
She looks like she's allergic to air.
You're the most beautiful woman in the world, Jocelyn.
Well, she's worth $2.5 billion, so yes.
No, she filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, don't we all?
She claims that she's only living on her Social Security. Look at that head.
Yes. Chanel, Coco Chanel.
Look at that head. Look at that.
Is there?
Yep, we have a match.
Can you imagine seeing this in the street?
No, I would be terrified. I'd run to the other side of the street.
You too. See you later.
I saw her peripherally once. Couldn't miss. What?
Whose head's bigger, Darth Helmet or her?
Ooh.
It looks pretty even, Steven, bro.
That's a hard one, man. Ooh, oh.
That's I think that's a push, or
Wow, that is a scary push.
But it says you're now living off $900 a month. Is that possible? No, it's what I receive from the Social Security. Wow. I still have real estate and things like this. Yeah. It's something, you know, it's like the fall, like the weather. It's a cloudy air, it passed, the blue sky. I don't worry.
Freak.
Wow.
There's no words.
Yes.
There's no
Actually,
words.
she looks like Ron Perlman. Period.
Yes, she does.
Like, Ron Perlman does that without makeup.
I have
Hey, I like Ron Perlman. How dare you?
He's such a looker.
Yes. That Blitt is a gift. So curiously, they go into.
Don't do that again, please.
I will not. I promise you.
I'm on antibiotics, and I think a little something, and I think something just squirted out of my ass.
Sacre bleu.
I think a little gravy just came out of my butt when you did that.
That is more information than I ever need to know about you, sir. I just need you to know.
Don't do that again, then.
I will not. I will not do that again. I promise you. All right, so let's move on and talk about Jason.
And anybody got wet wipe?
So apparently, Jason did not spend New Year's Eve with. You son of a bitches. Apparently, Jason did not spend New Year's Eve with his wife. She went out with her friends.
Kind of strange.
He went out with his friends. He went and did something. It's not fish. What the hell?
Wait. When you say he went out with friends, you're talking about the new Taco Bell McNuggets, right?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Yes, exactly. No, he went out with Blitt and with like a bunch of these like idiots. Hold on, I'll show it to you right now. Something called Goose.
What's a goose?
By the way,
isn't it the guy that died in Top Gun?
Yeah. By the way, that's the Blitt sweater I was talking about. I'm just gonna.
Is this like the ugliest guy convention or something?
Yeah, I want to Google search this, but I don't know how to do it from here.
Jesus, that's got to be.
Oh, but this is like a super expensive. This is like a $2,000 sweater.
Exactly.
But sure, why not, Jonathan Blitt? Sure, why not? Oh, sorry. All right, so yeah, here they are.
Damn it.
We'll come back to this in 1 second.
What's a goose?
Sorry.
Anybody? What's
Goose
Goose?
is a band that they love, and apparently they get wasted, and they go see Goose. They follow them all over the country,
meats
wherever they can go,
good.
and they and that's what they do.
Wow, this is like the ugly guy convention.
Yeah. And look at him looking like, what's that fucking guy? What was it? What was it that
Waldo?
No. What was the movie with it's a Wes Anderson movie and it's oh my god, I love Wes Anderson. It's not Chevy Chase, the other one. Groundhog's Day.
Bill
Murray.
Bill Murray.
With that hat like
Bill
this.
Murray.
Yes. That's what he's working there. But yes, they went to see Goose on New Year's. Let's hear Jason talk about it. Hang on a second.
Well, yeah, it is, and everything, but I don't know. Half the time we're asleep by 10 o'clock.
It's always been, dude. Like girls, like
they get dressed up.
That's their night, man.
That's not.
What'd you do New Year's, Ron?
We were in Cabo.
Oh, right.
We were at a hotel, and it was really cool. We had a good time.
I'm going to Cabo with John, and we're not bringing the wives this year. So
that's good. Is it a fish concert or a goose concert?
A goose
Which
concert,
one?
yeah.
Goose concert.
Yeah.
What's Goose? I don't know that.
Goose is a great band.
What happened? Did I lose it?
I
Oh,
guess.
this is a great band. There you go. So,
Wait, when did we actually mock Billy Squire on here?
When he did this.
But I mean, apparently we mock someone for their Billy Squire knowledge.
Why are you not listening to me? Billy Strings. Not
Billy
Billy Strings.
Strings. Billy
Oh.
Strings was crawling around on the bed.
And yes, of course we mocked Billy Strings because his fucking name is Billy Strings. How can you not mock somebody?
Oh, my
named
bad.
Billy
Sorry.
Strings? Yeah, you just keep going with this. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Um,
Fair enough.
Okay, well, I'm going to get to something about Blitt momentarily. I don't know what this clip is, but I had left it in my phone, and then I noticed it was there before we get to the end of this. But let's hear what it was. Okay.
I mean, they were handing me the whole empire right on my hand, and I just said, no. Well, it's like when I was running for governor of New York,
right.
too, and I
Listen to
started
this.
to win in the polls, and I went, I'm getting out of here. These people are nuts. This is supposed to be a goof. Now people are going to vote for me? I'm saying the most outrageous things in the 90s. I'm going to execute people and take their crispy remains and fill in the potholes. I mean, and people are like, yeah, finally, someone's speaking the truth. People are nuts.
President. You could have been
Oh,
president.
I know I could have been president. I think a certain person kind of followed my lead.
He really thinks that Trump took after him to
Wow.
run for president.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, okay.
He always leaves out that he committed voter fraud, and that's why he had to drop out of the race. But that's, here nor there.
That's right. I can't play some goose because if I play some goose, then I'll get copyrighted.
How? I mean, nobody knows who the hell they are. How can they copyright?
You would say that, but okay.
Aren't they like a poor man's Allman Brothers? It sounds like they're a poor man's
Like
Allman
a
Brothers.
fish, maybe like a fish,
A shittier fish.
like a
I mean,
shitty.
I don't
fish.
know if that's possible to have a shittier fish, because fish is shit. I can't imagine anything worse than that.
You know, I have yet to listen to one Fish song.
I heard
I
one
don't-
once and I smashed the radio.
Whatever, you know.
I don't know it. I don't know it at all. But
It's
here's the
terrible.
interesting thing. So here's Jonathan Blitt, of course, man for all seasons. Yeah, check this out. He even plays better than Howard.
Well, yeah.
Got the stars, the girl they shine for you, and everything you do. Yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote.
Wait a minute. He's playing in a chair with arms. Oh my God. Howard said you can't play in a chair with arms. There's arms on the chair.
This is so bad. This is like if the Indigo Girls was actually two chicks.
And it was called Yellow. And so I take my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow.
Still a better guitar player than.
That's a very low bar.
I know it's a low bar.
I mean, that's like saying I'm a better runner than a paraplegic. I mean, it really doesn't say much.
This is true. I mean, there's many things to Blitt. I don't understand the Blitt. I don't know what the Blitt is. I don't get the Blitt. But
Bonjour, je m'appelle, je suis parody. Merci beaucoup.
JD, est-ce que vous passez un bon temps à Paris maintenant?
Don't start that. Don't start that.
Non, JD, tu as appris le français. Come on.
Merci, s'il vous plaît.
the fact that he made JD walk around with that stupid GoPro on his head,
facing him,
and they didn't use 1 single second of that GoPro footage.
No, nothing.
So what's the point of him doing that if we don't see like a cutaway or
Make him look
even
like
like
an
nothing.
imbecile.
None of this.
Yeah.
None of this exists anywhere in the world for anybody to see. But yet, sure, pay for your staff members to go to Paris during Olympics for a bit that lasted what, half hour today?
No, it actually was under 20 minutes. All
Yeah.
this buildup, and it was under 20 minutes of showtime.
Well, listen, to put things in perspective, if you ask the average American right now where the Olympics were held last year, I guarantee you 9 out of 10 would not know, let alone this bit. Oh, stop doing that, man. Come on. I'm squeezing my butt cheeks enough as it is. But yeah, it's like, I mean, it's just the fact that they waited this long to do this it's horrible. It's like the cum hat. Remember that bit?
Yeah, that bit that died on the Vine.
Yeah.
So, what's even worse is that they played clips of JD trying to speak French at a restaurant. And it was actually no difference between him trying to speak French to a waitress or him speaking English, because either way, there was no comprehension of Marble's mouth, JD.
No, none. None. And he's absolutely the most inarticulate human being ever
Yeah,
known.
he's very special.
Well, so fuck him. You know what? I don't care about anything that has to do with JD or, quite frankly, Blitt. But I know that Blitt is skilled enough and brilliant enough to certainly have a place at the table once Howard has retired, because
Yes, they always need janitors. It's a big building.
it's a very big building. So yeah. All right, let's move on. Sorry, I was trying to find his sweater because I do have the
He's reminding me of the song Sweater.
Sweater. It's great. It's a great song. Right here. Farfetch has it. Nahima's cardigans from. I know I'm going in the weeds. I'm sorry, people. I just needed to see how much this stupid thing was going for because it was driving me insane.
Once again, co-workers, sister's wedding.
Fine. I'll move on. Fine.
Let's move on. Guys, let's move on.
Only $648. Sorry. I was.
Oh, that's it? Just $648?
Yeah, let's go on. Okay. Yeah, this is it. So end of show. Here we go.
All right. Anyway, I do have to mention a couple of things before I leave. Soon the Mets spent a day with modern day gladiators and watched them almost kill each other. We'll get to that. Soon, one of these days, I got to return as Sternak to divine the answers to your most burning questions. We will do that. I do, however, have a very, very important announcement from the fine folks at Netflix.
Netflix?
That's what you get. That's all you get.
Well, all right. So I was kind of out and about at the last half-hour show. What was the Ronnie thing about? Like, what was
the Ronnie thing?
Yeah, they talked to Ronnie toward the end of the
mentioned
show.
anything about the whole debacle with Cher.
The non-debacle that nothing happened.
The non-debacle. But no, but it was only like the last 10 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
They had just finished the Jason New Year's Eve thing. Ronnie came in and started talking to him about how could you leave your wife on New Year's Eve and what's going on with your relationship and how much fun he had in Cabo. And you like that. So you didn't miss
with Jason? I mean, come on. Everybody knows that Buffalo migrate.
So anyway, I wanted to bring up some other funny stuff that was happening today that it just killed me today. I don't know if any of you heard this, but there was just the most amazing story in the news today about a 53-year-old French woman who was scammed by almost $1 million.
How much?
By a guy who was pretending to be Brad Pitt.
Sacre bleu.
So Brad Pitt would send her poems and he would send her pictures, and he tried to tell her that he needed an operation. Not sure if it was kidney or liver, but we'll find out in a moment.
All right.
It was kidney.
Because his divorce from Angelina
needing surgery.
So
yes,
fine foreign woman.
Right. There's such delicious photos that accompany this story, and they're so
Okay.
good that I'm going to put them up one at a time because you need to see.
Okay.
You just need to see.
Sorry, I have a plan now. Thanks.
Clearly, this was Papa Wrinkles.
Yeah.
When you see
I got my notes.
when you see the MS Paint on this motherfucker, you're gonna go, that's that dude from
Maybe it is
Oregon.
Papa Wrinkles.
It
Yeah,
really is.
he was doing like a mix between AI and superimposing and stuff like that. And apparently she thought he needed the money, but then it finally, it
Oh
finally,
my god, that's the worst. That's the worst photo chop I've ever seen.
this is the best. This just kills me. This is, hold on. He thought that was him getting his surgery.
Brad taking selfies while under the knife.
Hold on. I need AI. Okay, use
Yeah,
AI.
here he is in the hospital, looking like
Okay, I got it.
got it noted.
I got it noted.
I love
need
that there's no
AI.
continuity with the hair and on his head and the facial
Well,
hair.
no. He's been sick.
Look, and her name
Yes.
was Anne, obviously. Here he is. Anne, I love you.
Oh, what a lucky girl.
That's supposed to be Brad Pitt and that and that. I mean, it's just delicious.
Do the one with the heart. That's Papa Wrinkles. Watch.
Yeah,
the top left. Can you zoom in on that one?
I'm going to right now, sir.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it. Uh-oh.
How is that not Papa Wrinkles?
I think it is Papa Wrinkles.
I love you so much, my wife. So she divorced her husband and then used the money in her husband's account.
Yes, that is me on the bed. Thank you for
I mean, it's just the craziest story that this woman fell that hard. $850,000 is what it is. Oh, this is a legit story, guys. Anne appeared on a TF1 late night show to talk about being catfish. She's going through a divorce. She was so vulnerable. Let's see.
Okay, so that's the other thing. Look for foreign women that are going through a divorce.
Yes,
Okay.
that always helps.
That's my last note. Okay.
That always. You know how to talk to women with 830,000 euros. Yes, that's probably almost $1 million. Oh yeah, there's this pick line. She showed us pick line. And just like so random. She then believes that Brad Pitt is interested in her, in his work, that sends her poems and songs of love. He knew how to talk to women. It was always very well taught. Well, this just Google translated, so I may not be saying it right. The fake Brad Pitt makes them believe they bought gifts, luxury brands, but that she must pay him customs fees. She pays 9,000 euros to him, but receives nothing. And then he asked for 775,000 euros to treat kidney cancer because his accounts were blocked because of his divorce with Angelina Jolie.
Nice.
Wow. She just came into this money as the sum she got after her divorce with her husband. The fake photos of Brad Pitt on a bed in the hospital were enough to convince her. Okay.
I can't. Wow.
Only by stumbling on a press article showing the comedian, that's funny, only showing him with his new companion did she realize, that it was false. She filed a complaint following a severe depression. She is currently hospitalized in a specialized clinic. Other people have, in fact, been scammed by the same technique. I mean, it's just
ladies, you can have Mr. Dangles right now.
Yeah, Mr. Dangles,
He's
he has
putting it
kidney
out there.
cancer. Better help him. Better help him.
It's a slow build, Dangles. It's a slow build. You need to booby them a little bit first. You need to kind of.
He wants postal money orders.
Exactly. He wants.
But and you can send the money. He's on Fiverr, so it doesn't. for only 8,000 transitions of $5.
Brad Pitt said he'll offer to return all the money if Anne. All Anne needs to do is provide her banking information so he can send her.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that would have been the move, right? Hey, we're going to give you all your money back. What's your routing number?
But it's true. It's really true. One fucking Google search. One. Right? One here. Brad Pitt net worth. One Google. Okay, here. Hold on a second. Net worth. Oh, why doesn't it say it here? Jesus Christ.
Just out of curiosity, do they have any clue who this dude was?
No, they never do.
No.
They never do. These guys just.
See what a wonderful thing it is?
Yes, I am Brad Pitt. I need Google Play cards.
Can you even imagine? Like, seriously, just here. As of January 2025, Brad Pitt's estimated worth is $400 million.
Well, it's all tied up. It's not. It's illiquid.
Exactly. She got a bargain.
Brad Pitt dating. All you need to do is look up Brad Pitt dating. We'll see that he has a girlfriend. And wow, these people are so harsh. They're so harsh with us with YouTube.
She also forgot that he's Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who
she's almost too old.
She is. She aged out. She aged out years ago.
Brad Pitt getting pussy is like bobbing for water, bro.
Christ, that's amazing.
So who's that chick?
Inez de Ramon. I don't know.
Inez de Ramon.
Inez de Ramon.
Ramon.
She was married. She left her husband.
Oh, of course.
Naturally.
Of course.
Meanwhile, that Shiloh Pitt child is
Shiloh.
Shiloh Pitt. Well,
Not Shiloh LaBeouf. The other Shiloh.
She actually abandoned his name. She decided she didn't want his name, and so now she just took her mother's name.
Oh, that's a shame.
Shiloh
Jolie
Pitt. Well, let's go with Shiloh Pitt because why not? So here's that child of unknown sexuality, but sure, let's go with it.
Are you sure that's not what's his name? What's wrong with What's Up with Youth?
What's Up with Youth? Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's what's his? I can't think of his name all of a sudden.
But that's her in the
No,
sense.
what's his name? Come on. What's Up with Youth?
Oh,
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman. You sure that's not Corey Feldman?
Oh, that's same moves.
Yeah, I mean it looks like Corey Feldman.
Oh, she's actually supposedly like really good. She's like
Corey Feldman.
She's part of this like dance troupe. This is what all wealthy California kids do. They're all in like dance troupes.
Dude, but come on, Angelina Jolie's your mom. Brad Pitt is your dad. Come on, I mean that's like next level.
There's nothing she has to do ever in life.
No, she the Stern kids have to actually work harder than her.
Yeah, but at least she does something. I don't know.
I'm just joking. They don't do anything.
I know.
Actually, she should tour with Corey Feldman. That would be a hell of a tour.
Oh shit, I would see that.
I'd go there.
I would sell at arenas.
I would pay good money for that. We are basically done. And
it must be weird. It must be weird when like all your female friends, want to smell your fingers because Brad Pitt's your dad.
Why would they want to smell your fingers? If
you don't want to know, okay? You just don't want to know. Why don't you post that picture of Gonzo one more time?
Gonzo.
Okay, Gonzo was really good. Gonzo is really, really good. I'm going to give you that right now, you son of a bitch.
Gonzo Blitt.
Gonzo Blitt?
It's Gonzo Blitt.
And while we're here, let's just do a little some.
Oh my God.
The dreidel. What's on the four sides of the dreidel? There are 4 letters.
Tell us.
Nun, Gimel, Hey, Shin. We're taught.
Can you tell the Goyim what the hell that means?
It stands for a great miracle happened there. Nes Gadol Haya Sham.
Bro, she's on Bull Rider right there, bro.
Car, however, says something different. He says that the four sides of the dreidel actually stand for four different types of exiles. Different
She
ways
is baked, dude. She is totally baked.
themselves in the world. And
she's high on love, babe.
Yeah,
says that the moon, usually Ness,
You know, she does all the production value of this herself, right?
Oh, absolutely. She's
actually
talented.
stands for Nefesh.
Nefesh.
Spirit or soul.
Oh,
that
thank
one
you.
way we can be exiled is being disconnected from our
Why?
spirit,
Why?
or restricted
Why?
from the
Why?
called word for snake.
At least she's not
What
singing.
ways it can do community,
Wait, what's this?
your knowingness
Hope,
of connectivity and meaningful connection.
Shekel?
Seshel.
Shekel?
I
The
don't know.
gematria,
Isn't that like
These are
Godzilla?
words. These are words. I don't.
snake, the four sides of the dreidel, is also the gematria of Mashiach, which stands for the ultimate redemption, which stands for the world's redemption and redemptive qualities being awakened.
How does she feel about her dad?
So when you play dreidel this year, Hanukkah, I hope you'll think of that and consider that when you land on a shin, you let go of one thought. And when you land on a gimel, you make a sound or a noise or a movement. When you land on a nun,
what's so
that you're able to think about nurturing your soul.
What's so joyous about this? It seems
and when you
God,
land
it's
on
awful.
a hay,
Hey, come on.
looking
It's
at yourself,
you know.
think about the liberation of the world. May it bring about peace. May it be so.
I love that she
Happy
loved-
Hanukkah.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet.
8 crazy nights.
And as the world turns around and we grow, I think it's true
Dear God.
that on your birthday there's a special sense in the air.
Whose birthday is this?
Filled with you, so I join
you
with this world today.
It's for
as
everyone.
everything says, happy birthday.
She plays better than her father too.
I join with the sky.
I can't do it.
She didn't send this to her dad on his birthday.
Maybe she did.
Bro, the last time I was in that state of mind, I was with my friend Jesse, and he goes, "Dude, this is Bull Rider." I'm like, "What's Bull Rider?" It's like Kush, dude, but when you smoke it, they call it Bull Rider because you're gonna go for a ride.
Is that where we are with her?
That's pretty
Dude,
much where we are with
100%. Oh,
her.
you kidding me? The last time I was like that. I woke up with some dude's lap on my, head on my lap.
No, but maybe she's happy. How about that? Maybe she's happy.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Maybe she's
Let me
happy.
see those pupils. Oh, we can't.
We can't. We
We
cannot.
can't. Yeah.
Shame, and she's letting the hair go gray. She's just, she's
She
just.
doesn't have an Uncle Sal.
She doesn't.
No
She
Grandpa
has more
Sal.
gray. She has more gray than her father. She really does. She has more gray than her father. It's a little
And
bit.
she eats more than 6
Look.
almonds also.
Yes, well, she's not on the Beth diet. What can I say? All right, there you go. That's our.
Look at her. She's got Chinese eyes and everything, bro.
She looks like Ray. She looks like her father.
Yeah, that's it.
Did we cover what? Did we cover the revival of Black on Black?
That it was revived?
Yeah, but how do we not know this?
Yeah, like that would be actually real news.
Yeah. Why don't we know this, Jacob?
I don't know this.
Give us more details and we will talk about it. Black on Black. Black on Black. No, that's a show on NPR, so that can't possibly be it.
No.
And it's not on Howard Stern, right?
Nope.
No, we got nothing.
Nope.
Nope.
Thank you for the $1.99.
Nope. Got nothing. Sorry. Reminder that Black on Black, the show, is available on YouTube. One of the funniest shows ever to air on 101. King of All Blacks and Big Black have such different lives. I would look at that. I would take a look-see at that and see if that's of any note to us. If you guys are interested in it. I don't really know.
Barbara, they're coming to get you.
To get you, Barbara.
Barbara.
All right, we're not doing that now. I'm good. I'm digressing. I hate when I fall into the weeds after we've been doing the show.
Guys, we got to move along.
9. No, we're done. We're done. That was end of show. We got Netflix.
That's end of show?
We did Netflix. He was going into a Netflix commercial.
I'm just teasing you.
Silly Billy. That's it. Xavier, have anything to report to us?
If she plays behind us, help me.
Okay. All right. So this new show that's going to feature this girl who has Tourette's. I wanted to also share that with you.
All right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the thing.
Tap that wiener, tap the rotisserie chicken. And scene. Off. My name is Balin. I'm 21 years old and I have Tourette syndrome. In a little baby weenie. Spotted alone in a safari. An itchy baby weenie. Sorry, I'm excited. Off. Off.
Can you even imagine?
Tourette syndrome.
It's actually kind of cute, so I can kind of look past it.
Motor and vocal disorder that is chronic. Chronic dick. Slap that wiener. Wrap that wiener. Tap that wiener. Tourette syndrome causes me to have tics, and tics are sudden twitches, sounds, or movements that I do repetitively. Stupid. When I get the urge to tick, it feels like my skin is crawling and it's very, very itchy. After I do the tick or release the tick, the urge goes away. My tics can come from anything. Anything I see, hear, smell, think about, make it wobble. Make it wobble. Make it wobble. Like that, because I'm thinking about that. I'm trying not to look at him.
Can you imagine?
It'd be interesting.
Hey, is it legally consent if her one of her texts is when she says, "In my butt, put it in my butt"?
I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be.
You sure?
wrong.
I don't know. That's a gray area or brown area.
I don't.
Heyo.
Oh,
Jesus, you guys are disgusting animals. You really are. All right. Well, we're going to leave you. Dennis is still working on getting you some DJ's Classic.
Yes. Yes.
Videos. And so
Yes.
that's happening at some point in the very near future.
Very near future.
Very near future. And Xavier has nothing to report to us. But when he does, I'm
He needs
sure
help.
the first ones to know. So
He needs you to send him some Google Play cards for $100 a piece.
Okay, no joke. Brad picture collage. Brad and I have the exact same pick line. And I showed it to Mo today. And I was like, holy shit.
All right, so that's it for us, my friends. We will see you tomorrow, and nothing else is happening tomorrow.
Nothing.
So
Nothing.
whatever it is, it is.
Victory lap for today. That'll be tomorrow.
Special note: tomorrow's show won't start until 8:30 because
Oh
I have a dinner to attend. So I'll be just a
Make sure
little
you send me
bit.
the clips so I had to start the show without you.
I'm gonna try and put them into the site, but we'll talk about that off air. All right,
Yes.
friends, have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us. We love having you here as always, and we shall see you. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at radiogunk.com in the forum section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.